At a joint meeting of defense ministries of Russia and its ally, former Soviet Republic Belarus, Russia's defense minister Sergey Shoygu has announced that the two countries are being forced to take defensive military buildup measures against the buildup of offensive NATO potential at the two countries' western borders. This comes after the October 26th meeting of NATO defense ministries, at which it was announced that an international increase of NATO forces on the Russian and Belarusian border is imminent. According to the North Atlantic Treaty Organization Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg, Albania, Italy, Poland, and Slovenia will add their forces to the Canadian battalion already stationed in the former Soviet Republic of Latvia. Belgium, Croatia, France, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, and Norway will join the German battalion stationed in the former Soviet Republic of Lithuania. Denmark and France will fill the ranks of the British battalion in the former Soviet Republic of Estonia, and Romania and Great Britain will join the United States-led battalion stationed in Poland. The four aforementioned battalions were created in July of this year. The day after the NATO announcement, Russia's President Vladimir Putin said, "In the West, fictitious and mythical ideas are constantly being bandied around about Russia's military threat. This myth creation is a very lucrative activity. It allows for higher military budgets and helps to bend allies to the will of one superpower, expand NATO, and bring military bases and new military technology closer to our borders." In other news, the Moscow office of the international human rights NGO Amnesty International has been seized by the Moscow authorities this morning. Employees arrived at work to find the locks changed, the door sealed, and a sign that said they must contact the city authorities to retrieve their property from the premises. According to Moscow Amnesty International representatives, the rent is up to date. The Kremlin denies having any knowledge of the reason for the seizure. According to RBC, Amnesty International recently released a report citing human rights violations on several fronts in Russia, including limiting of free speech and assembly, pressure on non-profit organizations, and oppression of the LGBT community. Comment on the video below, subscribe to our channel on YouTube, and get all our updates by following us on social media.